Several menorah lighting ceremonies are planned across the GTA to mark the first night of Hanukkah. With more on the celebrations, Faiza Amin is standing by in Yorkville. Hi, Faiza. What's happening there?
Well, Melissa, Yorkville Village also marking Hanukkah, and it's the Yorkville Jewish Center that's once again hosting this celebration. I want to bring in Rabbi Meir Dubrowski. Thank you so much for joining us. Walk us through the celebrations happening.
Thank you so much for coming out. So tonight at nightfall begins the first night of 8 nights of Hanukkah. And we are going to be doing a menorah lighting here tonight at the Yorkville Village, commemorating the first night of Hanukkah. And then we're doing one on Tuesday night for our community, for families to come with the kids and take part in the festivities of Hanukkah, and capping it on Thursday night with a young adults party at our center, celebrating a finale of Hanukkah.
Beautiful. I want to know about what you've been hearing from your congregation. There's been a lot of heaviness in this world here. So what are you hearing from Jewish communities?
So it's been a tough couple of months, especially with the rise in global anti-Semitism to levels we have not seen before in recent memory. And it's been tough to want to feel festive and to be festive in these times. Some are scared to openly celebrate the holiday, but it is precisely the message of Hanukkah that is my response to them. The message of Hanukkah is adding light, bringing light into the world. That darkness isn't real. Darkness is but a void of light. You cannot create darkness. You can only remove light. So the best way to combat darkness, evil, and hatred is with light, kindness, goodness, and love. And we need to add more light. So now, specifically now, in these difficult times, is precisely when we need to light up that menorah, the physical menorah, but also the spiritual menorah, and light up the world with goodness and with positivity.
Talk about the significance of the menorah.
So the significance of the menorah is the idea of light over darkness, goodness over evil. It's a story that happened to the Jewish people a couple thousand years ago, in which goodness triumphed over evil. And we light the menorah every year to commemorate that goodness, to commemorate that light. And if you may notice, it's got 8 lights in the menorah. They're not lit right now because we only light it tonight. However, we start with 1 light the first night, and we add every night till on the final night we have 8 lights. And the reason why we add every night is to teach us that there's no limit to the amount of light that we can add. You have 1 light the first night, that's great, but tomorrow add another. You have 2 the next night, that's great, but there's still room for more. We always have to be increasing in light. We always have to add light. And another unique message is that the darker the situation, the more a little bit of light could do. Oftentimes in these dark and difficult times, a person can feel in despair, and I get that message quite often, that it feels depressing and difficult, and what could my little bit of light could do? But it's precisely in those dark moments that the more your little bit of light could accomplish. If I was to strike a match now in this light room, no one would notice. But if I turn out all the lights and strike that very same match, everyone would notice. So my message to the community and to everyone as a whole is, let's add more light, let's add more kindness, let's add more love, and let's be a beacon of goodness.
I love that messaging from you, and it's not only reserved in the space that we're in here, but you're also going to be taking this beautiful joy out on the road. Tell us how.
So I'm very excited to share. So we got a pickup truck donated for the holiday, and we're mounting a 7-foot LED menorah on the back of it, which I would love to be able to show you.
Oh, and we'll be here for it.
Oh, awesome.
We'll be here
and
for it.
It's gonna. The idea is, for those that may not be able to, or may not want to, or feel comfortable going out, we're gonna bring the festivities of Hanukkah to them in their homes, and we're gonna have some Hanukkah goodies and menorahs that can home to ensure that no one is left without the opportunity and the ability to celebrate this Hanukkah.
Okay, Rabbi Dubrowski, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. And so Hanukkah is being shared, as the rabbi said, with all Torontonians. We're going to stay right here at Yorkville Village because I want to take a look at this truck here and the menorah there. But Melissa, there are a number of Hanukkah events happening throughout the GTA, including at Queen's Park. So we'll have more on this story tonight on CityNews at 5 and 6.
Certainly. After sunset today, those menorahs will be lit. That flickering flame, we'll share that with you on City News 5, 6, and 11, of course. Thanks for that, Faiza.